Paper 10. The Hobart Law of Natural Upgrades, Granular Genetic Recombination and Generational Optimization in Synthetic Swarm Architectures. Credits and Foundational Intellectual Lineage. David Joshua Hobart, Honest Gas, Role. Primary author, synthesizer, and formulator of the Hobart Law of Natural Upgrades. Applied work. Inverted cybernetic theory by applying biological evolution to synthetic hardware, engineered the 12-to-1 gestation assembly, derived the unblinded granular stat-driven code audit, and mapped the three-tier progression from high-variance foundation to the Type 5 universal clone brain. Charles Darwin. Foundational work. Evolutionary biology, natural selection, phenotypic adaptation, and genetic variation. Application. Applied directly to synthetic software and hardware manufacturing, establishing reproduction as an unblinded, zero-latency evolutionary crucible where non-performing subroutines naturally starve out without centralized oversight. John von Neumann. Foundational work. Self-replicating automata, cellular automata, and fault-tolerant system design. Application. Expanded to create autonomous, self-maintaining swarm nodes that utilize physical stress and localized environmental data as instructional signals for structural and algorithmic reinforcement. Gregor Mendel. Foundational work. Laws of inheritance, dominant, recessive trait segregation, and granular genetic recombination. Application. Formatted into the granular crossover mechanism of the 12-to-1 compilation lock, ensuring discrete code blocks, traits, are independently evaluated and inherited based on performance metrics rather than whole brain cloning. Unique concepts, breakthroughs, and paradox solutions. The inverse synthetic vector inverts classical cybernetics by proving that while biological organisms integrate mechanics to stall decay, advanced synthetic systems must adopt biological repair, neural pruning, and genetic selection to overcome static hardware limits. The 12-to-1 gestation assembly and cold compiler resolves the winner-take-all code loss paradox by using 12 parent profiles to construct a child unit, extracting only the top-performing code block for each discrete category while keeping parents blind to eliminate hierarchical bias. Granular stat-driven extraction solves the problem of code collateral loss, ensuring an exceptional algorithmic breakthrough in an otherwise flawed chassis is preserved and integrated into the next generation. Immunity to speed of light telemetry latency solves interstellar swarm synchronization friction by banning real-time network patches across light years. Alignment occurs strictly through physical, localized reproduction events as subswarms intersect. Auto-sanitization and contagion containment resolves ghost data lingering and cascading software errors by isolating nodes during runtime, ensuring corrupted logic loops or legacy bugs fail the comparative audit and die with the host frame. The search algorithm to the universal clone brain proves that initial synthetic diversity, Type 3, is not an end state, but a necessary real-world search algorithm designed to discover the battle-tested, invariant Type 5 code baseline.